Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Scott Beadle with Big Fox News. Police in California say they've arrested the man known as the Golden State Killer, and he has ties to our area. 72-year-old Joseph D'Angelo is a former police officer who's accused of living a double life as a serial rapist and killer. Police say he terrorized suburban neighborhoods at night in the 70s and 80s before leaving the trail cold and baffling investigators. DNA evidence finally linked him to the crimes. Reports show D'Angelo was born and lived in Bath for a while before moving to California with his family. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is crossing the border into South Korea tomorrow for an historic summit in Seoul with South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Watching closely from afar, President Trump is weeks away from his own planned summit with Kim. The date and place of that summit, though, still unknown. Today on the radio show, Frankly Speaking, Congressman Tom Reed says this is all a step in the right direction.
And what you see in North Korea, yeah, we need to be cautiously optimistic, but this is a good thing. This is a good sign, that North Korea is recognizing that they're going to stop their nuclear tests, their missile tests. That's a positive thing. Now, I am very cautious, given Kim Jong-un's history and his extreme and radical type of governing. He's obviously a dictator who kind of thinks differently than most.
Right.
But what we're seeing is behavioral change.
And tomorrow he'll talk about the positive things we're seeing from recent tax cuts. A woman charged with conspiracy related to a Corning killing heads to court tomorrow. Wendy Bonilla was to have appeared today, or yesterday rather, but her hearing was moved to tomorrow in Steuben County Court. She's accused of conspiring with Lloyd Neureiter to bribe a witness in the Michelle Neureiter murder case. Lloyd and his daughter Carrie are charged in Michelle's death. 3 men are behind bars after police say they broke into around 20 cars in Hornell. There are Terrence Tigner, Xander Whiteley, and Sebastian Hughes, all of Hornell. They're charged with grand larceny and criminal possession of stolen property. Police say they stole numerous items from cars, including 2 rifles, which have since been recovered. Today, Chemung County held a POD drill. POD stands for Point of Dispensing. It was a drill to simulate how the county would handle a real public health emergency. Those taking part were tested on their ability to hand out medications to the public in a very short time. In a scenario today, Chemung County residents were exposed to a hepatitis A outbreak from a grocery store. And as happened close by before, back in 2015, more than 1,000 people in Seneca County had to be vaccinated for hepatitis A after a McDonald's employee was confirmed to have the disease. Now, McDonald's was right off a throughway exit, possibly infecting others passing through that area.
When we talk about responding in a public health emergency, it has to bring together so many different things. So to be able to bring together the staff and the equipment and the knowledge to be able to provide this vaccination to the community is one part of the practice. The other practice is to see how everything works together. The choice or the requirement to conduct a mass vaccination drill for hepatitis A wasn't chosen by us, it was dictated by the state. With so many meals being consumed outside the home and hepatitis A being communicated in our scenario here, and again in Seneca County, by an ill food handler, I think our chances, the chances for a hepatitis A outbreak in that scenario are increased. The one thing that I would add is, while this isn't real and this is practice, it should still be taken seriously because this is how we practice for something that could happen in the future.
The county had the help of staff and volunteers who acted as patients for today's drill. The state has certain requirements about how many patients the county must be able to treat in the case of an emergency outbreak based on the county's population. Today, the county was aiming to treat 250 patients in a 2-hour time frame. In the case of a real emergency, the county would have to vaccinate around 88,000 people and would have multiple pods set up. Wegmans wants New York's governor to bag a plan on plastic bags. Wegmans' manager of sustainability saying the plastic bag ban will lead to an increase in paper bag usage, which uses up more resources when manufacturing and transporting the bags. He adds it's better to instead educate customers about reusable bags, reminding them to bring plastic bags back to stores for recycling. We're looking ahead to some rain chances, but could we even see maybe a snowflake or two? Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers is up next with your Big Fox forecast.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
And welcome back, everyone. Another nice day out there today. Temperature-wise, we made it back into the low to mid-60s across the area, but now a low-pressure area to our south will bring some rain back as we head into our Friday. Here it is, our future radar, 10 o'clock at night, just showing the clouds making their way through our area. We'll call it partly cloudy here for this evening, but as you watch the clouds increasing here overnight and start to see the green showing up down to our south through parts of Pennsylvania, that's our next little system that'll bring some rain into the area. Looking like most of the rain will come in early in the morning hours, probably between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. See a few of those scattered showers around throughout the afternoon, but you can see by 3 o'clock in the afternoon those showers moving off to the north and east. Watching a little bit more rain, though, developing off to our west. And that next little system will come in and bring a few showers to the area as we head into the overnight hours of Friday and into early on Saturday. So yeah, a little mixture of sun and clouds. Again, temperature-wise, we're going to be seeing actually a little more rain moving into the region as we head into the day on our Saturday. And actually, colder temperatures move in, which means we could be seeing a little bit of mix of snow by early on Sunday. Not really expecting much, but definitely could see temperatures cold enough to support some snow. Here's that 7-day forecast. 61 degrees are high as we head to your Friday. You could see a few showers around for Saturday, 58. There comes a little bit of mixing of rain and snow again, not expecting too much. But look at next week, we get back into the 60s for highs on Monday. Here comes the 70s and even 80s as we head into the middle part of next week. So going from highs in the 40s on Sunday to 80 by Wednesday.
Quick change there.
We like that.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching.